Brilliance Audio.
Behind Closed Doors by Wyer. Performed by Bronwen Price. July, 1992. Please, please, please. Each terrified plea sucked the scratchy material of the bag into her open mouth and nostrils, yet she couldn't cease her mantra. Through the sack fibres, she could see light, and made out the by-now familiar sound as he flicked his nails together in unison, in a steady click, click, click. He cleared his throat, an angry grunt. Movement, the shuffling of feet and vague shapes skimming her eyeline. Her heart began pounding. He was going to kill her. She yelped in fear at the sharp yank on the chains that bound her hands above her head. This time, he didn't hit her. The agonizing throbbing in her shoulders and forearms eased as he lowered her arms. Relief flooded her veins when no further punishment was forthcoming. He was going to release her. Dad had paid the ransom. It was over. The hood, however, remained in place. He engulfed her right hand with his own, guiding it onto a surface. Minuscule needles scoured her palm, reminding her of the surface of a log. She couldn't work out what was happening. His hand pressed hers down firmly, ensuring she couldn't move it. Maybe her abductor was going to undo the chains that rubbed against her wrists, chafing them raw. Her sudden desire to return home overtook the terror she'd been living with for the last— how long had it been? 2 days? 4? Since her arrival, time had become muddled. When he had first removed the hood, as he did from time to time, she had thought her captor was a bald old man with an almost comically wrinkled brow. It had taken a while to realize she was staring at a rubber mask. There'd been no indicator of time passing. It was almost always dark under the hood, and when she sensed light, she couldn't tell if it came from light bulbs or the sun. She'd been given water, cold porridge, and 2 cheese sandwiches. Maybe only a day had passed. The large, soft-fleshed hand pressed against hers, forcing it against the rough surface, bringing her back to her senses. Why was he forcing her palm against the log? Why hadn't he removed the hood? There was a sharp crack, the sound of a twig snapping, before fear froze her blood. Her brain registered sticky, wet fingers. Then she began to scream, the cloth choking her. "Shh! You'll be fine. It's only a finger." She struggled to escape his vice-like grip, wriggling for all she was worth, only to feel the metal cuffs pull tightly against her wrists again. "Keep still. I need to fix you up, or you'll bleed to death. Now calm down. If you do, I'll give you something for the pain. If you don't, I'll chop off every finger." She obeyed at once. He would follow through with his threats if she didn't. Her teeth chattered uncontrollably as the man bandaged the wound. Something had gone wrong. Something had prevented her father from paying the ransom. What would happen if he didn't pay at all? Feeling light-headed, she began to drift. The man tutted and undid the bandage again. "There's too much blood. Hold still." His voice floated away. Her mind began to shut down, dragging her to the edge of consciousness. "Why did you cut off my finger?" she mumbled. "To send to that mean son of a bitch who won't pay up. He needs to be reminded I mean business."